10-minute classes. I host these live weekly. Join me, subscribe to the channel, get notifications. Fridays, I like to do more core work. So get a little bit of foam rolling earlier in the week, a little bit of yoga, a little bit of stretching. This is a little bit of core work. Let's start off with a little bit of a quick yoga warm-up. Then we're gonna come down onto the mat. Weights are optional. I will show you some options. Up to you, not needed. Let's start off with a quick little vinyasa yoga warm-up. Get our body moving. Get my shirt organized. Reach to the sky, take a nice long breath, reach. Get your length in the spine. Think about elongating, focus on posture. Before we get into that nice spicy core work, take a nice inhale here. Exhale, forward fold, bring your arms all the way down. Shake it out. Release any tension, just using a quick little yoga warm-up to get the body moving before we get into our core work. 10 minutes, that's it for today. Hang out here, stretch. On your next inhale, halfway, lift flat back, straighten out the knees. This is your hinge, hinging at the hips. Pull the shoulders back, brace with the abs, tuck the chin, hold it here for one breath, straighten out those legs. And then on your exhale, bring your hands down, come back into a plank. We're gonna do a little bit of a plank to warm up, and then we'll get into our main series. Hold it here, one breath, strong plank. Hands are stacked right underneath the shoulders. Tuck the chin in, tuck the tailbone. And then exhale, knees down, slowly lower chaturanga. Elbows close to your sides. Uncurl your toes. Press yourself up, little baby cobra stretch. Open up the back, or come all the way up into up dog. If this feels nice on the back, right? Getting some nice extension in the spine. Just going through some easy mobility before we get into our core series. And then exhale back down. Push yourself back, downward facing dog. Let's get into a little bit of plank into downward dog series. Let's start off first. Widen your stance in downward dog. Pedal your feet, give your calf and ankles a nice little easy stretch. Might as well get in a tiny bit of stretching too, right? Well, we can in our warm-up, pedal those feet, get the calf and the ankles moving. Supple ankles and feet. If those do not have good mobility, you're gonna put stress up the chain. As a PT, let me tell you, work on that ankle and calf mobility for the rest of your body. Now, I want you to widen your stance here, meaning get longer. And then I want you to rock forward into your plank. So here is my finishing point. Again, hands are stacked underneath the shoulders, pretty aligned, right? Pushing away from the mat. I'm not here. Strong, engaged, pushing away, spread the fingers wide, and then exhale it back. So let's just go back and forth just a little bit to warm up our core before we get into our main series. And our main series is quick. Got 3 moves. Spicy. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna be on our back for most of the core work. So let's finish your exhale back. I want you to reach that left hand to that right shin. Add a little bit of obliques. Get those obliques warmed up. You got some obliques to start off with, and it's hard work on those obliques, so get ready. Exhale back. Again, modify as needed. I am a PT first, a strength coach, and a yogi second. Listen to your body. If your wrists and shoulders are getting tired from this, come back into child's pose or come onto your back. We're gonna be there shortly. Really paying attention to form. A lot of my cues and tips here are related to form so you don't hurt yourself, but also so you can get these movement patterns better. Rotate, add some rotation. Let's do 2 more, just like this. 1 more. Bring the knees down. Get a little bit of that booty activated. Let's do our glutes finisher before we hit core. This is your fire hydrant, opening up at the hip, bracing with the abs here. So I'm not rotating out. I'm gonna be right here stacked. Let's get a little bit of those glutes activated before we get into our main set. So today we have some obliques, got some lower abdominals, and we're hitting some glutes right now. Finish these fire hydrants, and then you're gonna meet me on the back, right? So quick class, a little bit of warm up, we're getting right into it. Open at the hip, hips are squared, abs are braced. A few more here, then we're gonna hit that other side. Side of the butt should be burning. You can add a mini band to these. And then switch sides. Again, I'm not rotating out like this, right? I'm keeping the hips squared, chin is tucked, shoulders are engaged, back is flat, abs are braced. It's a smaller movement than you think, these fire hydrants. If you're rotating over too much, that ain't it. You're trying to isolate that lateral glute, that glute medius, upper fibers, butt should be burning. A few more, and then we're gonna be on our back for the rest of class. Quick. 3, 2, And 1. On your back, knees bent, ankle grabs. This is targeting obliques. Let's get into it. Core Snacks is the name of the class. It's quick. Tuck the chin in. Exhale, ribs come down. Reach for the ankles. Ankle grabs. My dog is going to join us. Hi. He wants to go for a walk. He's like, enough of this core work, lady. Hi. 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 You can go lay down now. Bye. He's like, where's my food? All right, so this is our first move, ankle grabs, obliques, targeted. I love this move because it's hard to mess up and it fires up those obliques. Let's get it going. A few more here. Then we're gonna do a reverse crunch into a lowering, that is deep abdominals. In 3, get ready, reverse crunch, 2 and 1. Hands are down, but it's going to lift on the exhale. Reverse crunch and scoop. Keep your lower back down. So my cue for all of these is if you're having a hard time keeping your lower back down, shorten up the move, just like this, right? Exhale, pelvic floor squeezes, lower abdominals grab, brace with the abs. My dog is on one today. On one today, buddy. Exhale, lower. We're gonna finish this series with a little bit of a flutter kick. These are challenging. We have only a few minutes to get the abs fired up. 3, lower. 2, lower. 1, lower. Relax. You're going to lift your arms and your legs up for this last move like this. Kick them out for 10. I need you to press the rib cage down first. Boom. Connect from here to here. Abs are braced. Lower back is pushed down the whole time. Chin is tucked. On the exhale, get ready. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7. We're going to go right back into those ankle grabs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, knees bent, reach. Told you this class is quick. It's quick, guys. Quick core, little yoga, then we get into it. Chin is tucked in, obliques are firing. We have our reverse crunches next. So you get a little bit of obliques, got a little bit of deep abdominals, a little bit of lower abdominal work, a little bit of pelvic floor work to squeeze, lift the legs up. And we got that hold at the end. A little bit of everything today. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Back is down, abs are engaged. Exhale, squeeze, lower. If you are not sure that you're keeping this connected from the top, right, your rib cage is popping up, lift your head up. It's always going to help you. Connect from here to here. Zip. This is that cylinder. All of this core work, especially when we're working on the floor, as a PT, I really like people to be here first. Gives you that feedback. Use that floor. Is my back connected? It's going to give you some feedback on if the rib cage is pressed down and if you have this deep engagement in the front. This is going to help control this. Squeeze. That squeezing, lifting up, that's your pelvic floor. That is the bottom part of your core. Diaphragm, rib cage down, that's the top. Deep abs all around, lower back, right? 2, 1 more. Rest, and then flutter kick. And then we got 1 more round, and then that is it for today. On the exhale, press the lower back down. Hold and lift. 10, kick. 9, 8. This should look C-shaped, right? 7, 6, my lower back is pressed down. 5, lifting the legs up is higher, is easier. 4, 3, 2, last round, guys, then we're done. Knees down, ankle grabs, finish strong. Short class. If you need more help with lower back work, health, core strength, check out my low back guide. It is going to be linked in the notes. If you need more help with general strength, lower body, knees, etc., I have a whole other guide focusing on a little bit more strength and a little bit more knees related to cycling, running, prehab, whatever you want to call it. Grab them both. Follow me Fridays for core work, and then I have an entire core channel as well, playlist. So you can always check out the core, other little workouts like this. In 4, in 3, we're almost done, guys. In 2, and 1, reverse crunch last time. Make it count. Stay focused, short and sweet, efficient, effective. Get that core, get it going on Friday. I like it on Fridays, it sets you up for the weekends. Get everything dialed in, get your body, get your mind right. Exhale, lift lower, last few. Squeeze. The lower you go, the harder it is. That lower back needs to stay pressed down. Let's do a few more here. 3, 2, 1. Set down. On the exhale, flutter kicks, and then guess what? We're done. Lift, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Finishing line is there. 5. Chin is tucked in. 3. Lower back is pressed down. 2. And 1. Relax. Reach to opposite ends of the room. Get some length through the spine. We started off class with some of that posture. Take that with you through the rest of the day. Decompress the spine. Reach. And then let's finish with a little bit of easy lower back. Hug the knees into the chest. That is it for today. Just massaging that lower back. Join me live. We're going to go over a little bit more mobility and yoga on Monday, some foam rolling on Wednesday, some core work on Friday. That is it, you guys. All right. I got to go take my dog for a walk, apparently. Rotate, push yourself up, back into seated. That is it for today. Join me live for class. I will see you guys next week. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Grab those guides. If you need more help, I'll see you guys later.